Elon Musk has recently confirmed that this is not just a rumor. This groundbreaking robot will achieve full autonomy by 2025. Recently, Optimus has officially completed complex tasks in midair with 100% accuracy, performing a series of previously impossible tasks thanks to its groundbreaking 22 degrees of freedom in its hands, accounting for up to 50% of the technical resources compared to the entire production process of Optimus. Elon and Tesla engineers are confident that this is the most dexterous robot arm on the planet, with faster reactions than ever before. So, how groundbreaking is this update? Welcome to our channel. But before we dive in, we'd really appreciate it if you could help us reach 5 more channel subscriptions. Your support motivates us to create even more videos covering updates on Tesla EVs and the Optimus robot. Thank you so much in advance. How superior is the Tesla Optimus new hand really? According to CEO Elon Musk in a recent post on X, Optimus will be capable of achieving similar feats entirely autonomously by next year. Musk stated, "Easy move to connect AI vision with arm actuation to catch autonomously. Will be done next quarter. We are just testing the actuation and sensor system here." Recently, Tesla unveiled the next-generation hand for the Optimus robot, showcasing a design that's significantly more advanced and innovative than the current model. Beyond the household tasks we've celebrated so far, like cooking, cleaning, and gardening, it now demonstrates an impressive new capability: catching tennis balls with 100% accuracy. Yes, you heard that right. 100% accuracy is the benchmark Elon and Tesla engineers have confidently claimed. Elon has confirmed that the new hand of Tesla Optimus features 22 degrees of freedom, enabling human-like dexterity, an unprecedented achievement for humanoid robots. Additionally, previous comments from Tesla senior software engineer Juliana Bars highlighted that tasks like ball catching were nearly impossible with Optimus's earlier generation hands. The upgraded hand of Optimus incorporates compact motors located in the forearm, allowing it to perform complex movements such as catching objects mid-air. This advancement addresses prior challenges in fine motor skills, such as catching balls, playing basketball, or tennis, tasks once deemed nearly impossible before the upgrade. Advanced tactile sensors and tendon-based control mechanisms are emphasized as key technical milestones in this development. In less than 3 years, it's no exaggeration to say Optimus has undergone rapid development, achieving remarkable breakthroughs in the humanoid robotics industry. Compared to its debut at AI Day 2021, when it was little more than a robotic framework, Optimus has evolved into something extraordinary. Today, it is regarded as one of the most advanced humanoid robots on the market. As Elon Musk confirmed, much of this success can be attributed to its highly dexterous hands. Currently, these hands are the most valuable components in the production process of Tesla Optimus. In fact, Musk and Tesla engineers have allocated 50% of their resources towards developing its hands. Optimus's recent live demonstrations of catching tennis balls have further highlighted its precision and responsiveness, showcasing its cutting-edge capabilities in real-time action. In truth, Milan Kovac admitted Optimus is still remotely controlled in Tesla's lab when playing basketball or tennis. However, it's important to acknowledge Tesla's transparency in this situation. They've emphasized that these actions occur in real time without staging or scripted demonstrations for media purposes. It's astonishing how Tesla's teleoperation system reacts quickly enough to make such feats possible. Typically, remotely controlled robots experience signal delays. For example, the Finger O2 model averages up to 3 seconds to receive and respond to external commands. However, as we've observed, Optimus reacts with minimal latency almost instantaneously, which is a standout and highly commendable feature. How groundbreaking is Optimus 3? Elon didn't hold back, boldly claiming that Optimus can now do anything, not just bold words. This is Elon confidently putting Optimus on a pedestal as the robot with nearly limitless potential. The Optimus 3 is no incremental upgrade, it's a leap forward. It comes with improvements over its predecessor, including independent navigation and being able to hold conversations while processing thoughts autonomously. It walks faster, has 30% more dexterity in the hands, and boasts upgraded tactile sensors in its fingers. Making it even more precise, there are probably features we haven't even imagined yet. Elon himself chimed in on X to confirm the hype. The new Optimus, designed to be finalized by year's end, is something special. And when Elon calls it special, you know it's worth paying attention to. When it comes to robots, the ability to communicate naturally is where the magic happens. Nobody wants a conversation with a machine that sounds like a dated GPS, and this is where Gen 3 shines, offering seamless real-time interaction that feels refreshingly human. Optimus doesn't rely on pre-scripted lines to get by. At recent events, it demonstrated its ability to respond in about a second, a remarkable feat that proves it's capable of independent thought and processing. For instance, when asked what's the hardest part about being a robot, it replied with a touch of self-awareness, saying, "Trying to learn how to be a human like you all." That sense of humor is not an accident. Optimus has been spotted playing games like rock, paper, scissors, and after losing, it even replied saying, "You're really good at this game." What makes these interactions so cool isn't just the words, it's how they're delivered. Optimus pairs its responses with natural voice tones, hand gestures, and body language, making conversations feel genuinely engaging. It's like the robot channels a bit of Tesla's visionary personality, sprinkled with a dash of Elon's playful charm. In contrast, Figaro 2 is still working out the kinks. Its latest demo shows a noticeable lag, taking 3 to 5 seconds to recognize speech and formulate a reply. Even then, the voice feels distinctly robotic, reminiscent of a sci-fi movie android from years past. Now, that delay might not seem much, but in a conversation, it's enough to make the interactions feel a bit unnatural. The advantage doesn't stop at speed. Optimus also has quick reflexes with smooth, immediate reactions. This responsiveness is key to creating the authentic experience. Imagine talking to someone who awkwardly pauses several seconds before saying something back. It breaks the flow for sure. Tesla clearly understands this, and Optimus delivers conversations that are fluid and engaging, in stark contrast to Figaro 2's clunky, halting style. Imagine coming home from work after a long day, and instead of chaos, everything's handled. Optimus greets you with effortless precision. It picks up your stuff from the porch, checks it, and neatly puts it on your table. On the way back, it waters your plants because, let's face it, you probably forgot to do that yourself, and then pops open the trunk to carry the groceries in the house. These aren't just random moves strung together. Optimus executes these household tasks with an impressive level of control and fluidity, a noticeable improvement over its earlier iterations. It's no longer a robot learning to walk, it's a robot learning to work. But Optimus isn't all business, it's got a playful side too. In a recent Tesla demo, 7 Optimists performed a choreographed dance, served up drinks, and even had one robot dressed like a cowboy acting as a bartender. While the cowboy bot's hands wobbled a bit while pouring, the fact that it did this without any human intervention is a testament to its growing independence. The robots weren't remotely controlled, and their slight imperfections were the best proof of that. The event wasn't about polished performances. It was about showcasing that these robots are already capable of figuring out stuff on their own. Recently, there's been a wave of speculation claiming Optimus robots are secretly controlled by humans in events. First, let's talk logistics. Have you ever seen a fully untethered, battery-powered robot move with the precision and fluidity of Optimus? The level of control we're talking about, entirely free of wires or bulky external hardware, was the stuff of sci-fi until now. Suggesting humans are puppeteering this precision remotely is giving us too much credit. The fact is, what Optimus achieves would be virtually impossible without any traditional remote controls. Rather than hard-coding every single movement, Tesla uses supervised learning to train Optimus. Engineers guide the robot, correcting its actions and feeding it data that helps it learn autonomously over time. It's like teaching a kid how to walk by showing them each step before they take over on their own. This hands-on method gives AI invaluable movement patterns, turning raw motion data into deeply nuanced understanding of human-like tasks. Thanks to this method, tasks that seemed out of the realm of possibility for a robot just a couple years ago, like folding laundry, watering plants, that's now firmly within Optimus's grasp. Now, sure, there's a tendency to zero in on what Optimus hasn't yet mastered, or to draw comparisons with flashy demos from Boston Dynamics or Figure AI, but don't lose sight of the big picture. Optimus isn't here to do backflips. It's here to work, to solve real-world problems, and to set the foundation for a whole new era of robotics. Elon himself highlighted independent thinking at recent events. Optimus is designed to understand and remember user preferences, meaning it learns as it works, gradually getting more independent over time. Imagine a robot in your house that knows exactly how you like your coffee or remembers to avoid waking up your dog while vacuuming. This is where Optimus is going. Robots that aren't just tools, but proactive helpers. Optimus isn't just one voice, language, or personality. You can personalize it to reflect your unique style or current mood. Wanted to speak Spanish with a cheery demeanor? Done. Prefer a calm, measured tone in English? As many of you know, our original channel, Tesla Car World, was temporarily paused for reasons we're still trying to figure out. But don't worry. We, the creators of the old Tesla Car World channel, are continuing our journey and bringing you fresh, exciting, and more in-depth content with the latest updates on hot tech topics right here on this new channel. We really hope you'll continue to follow and support us. Please like, subscribe, and join us to catch all of the exciting Tesla EV content coming your way. Thanks. The Tesla Optimus hand can do 1,000 tasks. It's surprising, but it's not true. Recently, Elon and his team at Tesla confidently announced that they've completed the latest version of the Tesla Optimus hand, which has upgraded features and breakthrough tasks with a waterproof, dexterous, and incredibly human-like design. The Optimus new hand has been proven to be able to handle up to 10,000 tasks and even more in the real world. So, how is the new generation Tesla Optimus hand superior to the previous version? First, let's talk about the design. Tesla has significantly revamped Optimus's hands, making them strikingly human-like. As we can see, the next generation robotic hands have nearly reached a pinnacle of refinement in terms of design. From Tesla Optimus's latest post on X, you can directly compare the two versions. On the left, the new generation hands, and on the right, an old version. The older version still exposed some cables and actuators, whereas the new hands are almost completely enclosed, leaving us in awe. Even the fingers no longer display the prominent joints seen on the older model to the right. Looking at the new hands, it's easy to imagine Optimus taking on tasks like washing vegetables, cooking, sterilizing his hands for hygiene, even doing laundry. The updated design seems far more water-resistant than the older version. The hands appear almost glove-like, which could address concerns from potential customers questioning whether Optimus could handle water-related tasks effectively. Tesla isn't stopping at just improving mobility. They're equipping Optimus's hands with tactile sensors, giving the robot a sense of touch. Yes, Tesla is integrating these touch detectors across the hand's surface. These sensors will allow Optimus to measure the pressure it applies, ensuring it doesn't accidentally crush your groceries while putting them away. With this technology, the robot will be able to determine how firmly it's gripping an object, preventing mishaps like squashing a delicate heirloom tomato while preparing a meal. Achieving the right balance between sensitivity and durability is no easy feat. The hands need to withstand repetitive uses while remaining precise enough for intricate tasks. Looking back, Elon's claims about Optimus being able to play the piano, fold clothes, even thread a needle seem like exaggerations. However, after closely observing the capabilities of its new hands in the demo video, the Tesla bot demonstrates its ability to catch a tennis ball using its newly designed hands. It does so with impressive accuracy, gripping the ball firmly once it's in its grasp. But what's under the hood is even more fascinating. All the actuators, essentially the robot's muscles, have been relocated to the forearm. This design choice makes the hands lighter and more agile. It does result in a slightly heavier forearm. Tesla's engineers are actively working on fine-tuning this balance, and given their track record, they're likely to find a solution that ensures seamless performance. After all, no one wants a robot awkwardly struggling to lift a coffee cup. On another note, it's interesting to realize that while we're all celebrating the incredible feats Optimus's hands can accomplish, we might overlook the fact that it's fundamentally a bipedal robot, not one that relies on wheels. Now, here's something we're curious about. How important do you think walking capability is for robots like Optimus? Would you prefer a bipedal robot over one with wheels for tasks around the house? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Type Y if you agree and N if you don't. Don't forget to share your ideas, and let's keep the discussion going. So let's talk about Optimus's walking ability. In Tesla's latest update, the robot was seen walking around the 4680 battery plant at the Gigafactory, Texas. Notably, Optimus now walks with greater confidence and can autonomously avoid obstacles and people without any human intervention. This is pretty impressive because it means Optimus can navigate factory environments independently and can potentially adapt to various other settings like indoors, busy streets, or even in crowded stores. This video also shows Optimus creating a video map of its surroundings. You can see here the objects that Optimus is recognizing, similar to how Tesla vehicles observe their surroundings and then handle situations that require interventions to avoid accidents, and this map can be stored and shared with other Optimus robots. This means that when an Optimus robot has explored and analyzed the terrain, the map in an area, the other robots also recognize that area and move very flexibly, collecting data that helps them become smarter without Tesla having to retrain each robot from scratch. So, it's no longer a robot in a sci-fi movie like iRobot to achieve thousands of Optimus operating in the factory next year, and another limited number sold to customers in the year after next. Tesla is really speeding up with its robot. In this phase, Tesla focuses on improving dexterity and new generation hands, the two most important factors before bringing it to customers. Why 22 degrees hands of freedom are actually Tesla's most valuable upgrade? The answer is quite simple. Humans can't do much if our hands aren't functional, and the same goes for Optimus. Who's trying to buy it if it can't pick stuff up? Since Optimus will spend most of its time performing tasks while stationary, hands, not legs, are the big game changer. Imagine a robotic hand that can glide over the keys of pianos with an absolute precision. According to Elon, this capability alone represents about half of Optimus's technology. During the third quarter earnings call, Elon explained,
and then with Optimus, we showed a massive improvement in Optimus's dexterity and movement on October 10th, and our next gen hand and forearm, which has 22 degrees of freedom, which is double the prior.
This is the first time Elon has talked about the third generation Optimus hand with 22 degrees of freedom. Back in May, he said on X, the new Optimus hand later this year will have 22 degrees of freedom. However, it wasn't until the end of the year that Tesla finally achieved what is now the world's most advanced robotic hands. No one else comes close. The other robot hands have less than 10 degrees of freedom. Wow. A fully articulated five-fingered hand with 22 degrees of freedom is a pretty big deal, especially considering Tesla's lack of prior experience in robotics. Elon has called this a huge step forward for Optimus's dexterity. Before, the Optimus had 11 degrees of freedom, whereas the human hand has 27 degrees of freedom. Now, with 22 degrees of freedom, Optimus's hand is nearly on par with a human's, moving with impressive smoothness and flexibility. In the latest update video, you can see the robot lifting around 25-pound tray of 4680 batteries. What's really impressive is how Optimus grips the tray using just its fingertips, suggesting the grip strength in each finger is powerful enough to securely hold the tray, highlighting the redefined control and strength that Tesla has achieved with its robotic hand. Imagine doing this yourself. You'd feel the tension in your wrist, your shoulder, and your fingers if you hold something that weighs 11 kilos. That's no light task. This means the fingers must lock securely with a certain level of friction on Optimus's hand to hold the tray, as it looks fairly smooth. The force required to accomplish this is pretty remarkable, as it involves not just the finger strength, but also shoulder stability and precise torque control at the wrist. Tesla is clearly invested in heavily developing these capabilities, creating a hand that combines strength with finesse needed for complex handling tasks. Now, as far as we know, Optimus's hands have these tendon-like structures in their wrists. Optimus's fingers have 4 tendons each, rather than the coil springs in the knuckles of previous versions. These tendons connect from the muscles to the bones in the fingers, optimizing Optimus's gripping ability. Optimus now has a total of 22 small actuators, 20 for the fingers, and then you got 2 for the wrists. Elon also mentioned that Optimus has improved tactile sensing capabilities, meaning it can perceive objects more clearly when holding them, allowing it to determine how to grip and the appropriate force to apply. Now, before, Tesla demonstrated that Optimus's fingers have sensors to grasp delicate items like eggs without breaking them. However, at the time, it only had 11 degrees of freedom. With a new upgraded version, Optimus's hand continues to improve sensitivity, allowing it to lift more delicate items without damaging them, while also being able to handle both heavy and light objects. For example, it can not only hold eggs, but also peel them. On X, Elon suggested that Optimus could thread a needle and play piano with these hands. Now, imagine Optimus being asked to fetch something from the kitchen. It'll immediately remember the location where it saw it, but instead of going to get the object itself, it'll tell another Optimus that is closer to that location, and then the object will be brought as quickly as ever. Let's talk about something futuristic yet exciting. Elon Musk recently confirmed that Tesla Optimus has emotional awareness. Now, you might be thinking, a robot with emotions? What kind of hype is Elon up to again? No, from the latest evidence, we believe this is real, and it's been redesigned with groundbreaking upgrades with the ability to observe, interpret, and express emotions more like a person than a regular machine. So, how does Tesla Optimus actually do this? Welcome to our channel. How does Tesla Optimus develop its emotions? Imagine you've just baked your favorite apple pie. It's either perfectly golden or slightly overdone. Optimus works in a similar way. It's equipped with self-assessment algorithms that allow it to evaluate how well it completes its tasks. Tesla has incorporated emotional traits into its agents and robots to enhance their efficiency, adaptability, and overall reliability. As a result, recent Optimus designs have focused heavily on modeling emotions. This involves identifying computational neural patterns, formalizing them with existing cognitive architectures, refining known cognitive models, or developing specialized emotional frameworks. These advancements aim to make Optimus more effective and relatable, bridging the gap between functionality and intuitive human-robot interaction. Have you noticed that Tesla Optimus's robots have always had a green or red light strip on their faces? This subtle detail is a purposeful design choice by Elon Musk that often goes overlooked. These green and red lights serve as indicators of the robot's status and functionality. If you've been following Optimus in action, you'll notice that a green light typically means the robot's in a low-intensity working mode or processing info after completing a task, learning, and reflecting on its performance. On the other hand, a red light usually signals issues like errors, low battery levels, or critical states needing attention. The point isn't that Optimus is actually feeling frustrated. Instead, this feature mirrors human emotions to help us better understand its operational state, particularly in complex interactions. These could include scenarios like emergency assistance, educational settings, or social engagements. Pretty impressive, isn't it? Even more fascinating is how Optimus communicates. It doesn't just quietly work in the background. It can actually interact with you. Imagine assigning it a tough task like organizing a cluttered garage or clearing a garden overrun with weeds and fallen branches, a daunting job for most of us. Optimus, however, can analyze the complexity of the task and create a plan to tackle it. After its evaluation, you'll get feedback directly from your robot, both verbally and through actions. Typically, we see two common scenarios play out. The first, it lets you, the user, know if it needs additional guidance to proceed. The second, it fosters a collaborative relationship when you're not just the boss, but also a partner working alongside your robot companion. It's like having a polite and skilled assistant who tells you when it needs a bit of information or isn't quite ready to complete a task you've assigned it. Isn't that kind of teamwork with a robot pretty cool? Tesla has conducted extensive research on how facial expressions, body posture, movement, and voice can convey emotional information from the robot to humans, and how people perceive and recognize these emotional states. Take Optimus, for example. It's demonstrated impressive capabilities in engaging in seamless conversations. A previous event showed this in action when Optimus had a conversation with a guest named John, speaking with a natural human-like voice. In a particularly striking moment, it even switched to Spanish to converse with another guest nearby. Optimus responded fluently with minimal delay, participating in light and intuitive dialogue. How Tesla showed bias in the design of the Optimus new Gen. Design optimization. Until now, Tesla has made 3 major design revisions to Optimus, along with 4 key updates to its hands in just the last 2 years. Flashback to 2019, when Optimus was a clunky concept that had to be wheeled off the stage by hand. And today, Tesla's engineers have Optimus doing things that people would actually expect from a human-like robot. Here's the thing, though. Optimus isn't just based on a generic human, but rather a specific kind of worker with specific skills. In other words, the robot's design reflects the exact type of task it was built for, as well as the type of person it's meant to emulate. While Tesla officially unveiled Optimus in 2021 with a little more than a concept video, by mid-2023, Tesla's humanoid prototypes were functioning impressively, and by the end of the year, Tesla revealed the Gen 2 Optimus, which not only moves smoother than before, but also featured hands with even more joints.
And then with Optimus, we showed a massive improvement in Optimus's dexterity and movement on October 10th. And our next gen hand and forearm, which has 22 degrees of freedom, which is double the prior. It's extremely human-like.
One extremely shocking thing Elon wants to tell you is that Optimus Gen 3 introduces a completely new advanced hand design that incorporates artificial tendons, improving precision and flexibility. Along with its embedded integrated actuators, these hands boast 22 degrees of freedom and can manage complex tasks with near-human skill. Tesla showcased these new nimble hands in recent videos where Optimus could handle delicate tasks like pouring drinks, handling eggs, and working with battery trays in Tesla's factories. But the real game changer? Optimus's upgraded neural network, which helps it perform various tasks autonomously in different working environments. This end-to-end neural network lets Optimus tackle complex tasks like sorting 4680 cells or fixing fallen cells on a conveyor belt, all without human intervention. It processes everything from 2D camera video and onboard sensors directly to joint control commands, running entirely on Optimus's embedded FSD and powered by its onboard battery. While Optimus isn't quite perfect and still works a little slower than expected, Tesla engineers are steadily improving its success rate, reducing errors, and even training it to recover from mistakes. Tesla's already deployed several units in some of its factories, testing them in real workstation conditions daily, making improvements based on performance. This number is expected to reach thousands of units by next year. So Elon is optimistic about the potential of Optimus, calling it the biggest product ever, envisioning that it'll handle all kinds of household chores, and even anticipates Optimus selling from $20 to $30K per unit at the nearest date.
It'll basically do anything you want. So it can be a teacher, babysit your kids, it can walk your dog, mow your lawn, get the groceries, just be your friend, serve drinks, whatever you can think of.
Optimus has been publicly demoed many times before, but at the recent We Robot event, people got a chance to interact with these sleek black and white robots directly. Attendees saw Optimus pour drinks, applaud, and even play rock, paper, scissors. Impressive feats for a machine. Nancy Tengler, CEO of Laffer Tengler Investments, was wowed, saying Optimus stole the show. Wedbush analyst Dan Ives called it a glimpse into the future, writing that these humanoid-like robots seem closer to reality than most had expected. Unlike conventional industrial robots, which are generally unsafe for close human interaction and can't operate in pedestrian spaces, Optimus has been designed with human coexistence in mind.
It also has much better tactile sensing. It's really, I feel confident saying that we have the most advanced humanoid robot by a long shot. And we're moreover the only company that really has all of the ingredients necessary to scale humanoid robots.
Tesla Optimus is more than just efficiently completing tasks like cleaning or serving food. It also involves emotional labor, a cheerful greeting, a lighthearted chit-chat, and a genuine smile to make folks feel more comfortable. For Tesla engineers, it's taken more than advancements in AI to make Optimus human-friendly. Building a machine with a head that can walk on two legs needs patience, resilience, and even an understanding of human psychology. 3. Performance improvement. Talking about speed, Optimus has leveled up in a big way that's faster and smarter. The first version of Optimus walked at about half a meter a second. Now it's cruising at 0.6 meters a second, a 30% increase. That's not a little tweak either, it's a major upgrade. So how did they manage to make this robot go faster without tripping over itself? As we said, Optimus cut 22 pounds, and to be honest, it's more than I've lost in the last couple years. The lighter frame means it can move more quickly and with more agility. Less weight, more speed. Simple math. Besides, Tesla engineers worked hard to improve Optimus's balance, which doesn't move just faster, but moves more confidently. Kind of like a tightrope walker. No more wobbling or awkward stumbling. The evidence is that Optimus now has better footwork. If you're still having trouble believing in Optimus's amazing legs, then you definitely need to check out our previous episodes where we break down its incredible ability to move and maintain balance. Trust me, you'll be amazed at how this robot can walk, run, and keep steady on its feet like a pro, and only getting better. It's like the robot equivalent of putting on a great pair of sneakers before running a race. In addition, the brain behind Optimus and its movement software got a nice boost. It can now make quicker decisions and react faster, no more sluggish movements or delayed reactions. Now, Optimus is walking around Tesla's office like it owns the place. And that's all our content for today. As many of you know, our original channel, Tesla Car World, was temporarily paused for reasons we're still trying to figure out. But don't worry, we, the creators of the old Tesla Car World channel, are continuing our journey and bringing you fresh, exciting, and more in-depth content with the latest updates on hot tech topics right here on this new channel. We really hope you'll continue to follow and support us. Please like, subscribe, and join us to catch all of the exciting Tesla EV content coming your way. Thanks. Like a tightrope walker, no more wobbling or awkward stumbling. The evidence is that Optimus now has better footwork. If you're still having trouble believing in Optimus's amazing legs, then you definitely need to check out our previous episodes where we break down its incredible ability to move and maintain balance. Trust me, you'll be amazed at how this robot can walk, run, and keep steady on its feet like a pro, and only getting better. It's like the robot equivalent of putting on a great pair of sneakers before running a race. In addition, the brain behind Optimus and its movement software got a nice boost. It can now make quicker decisions and react faster, no more sluggish movements or delayed reactions. Now, Optimus is walking around Tesla's office like it owns the place. And that's all our content for today. As many of you know, our original channel, Tesla Car World, was temporarily paused for reasons we're still trying to figure out. But don't worry. We, the creators of the old Tesla Car World channel, are continuing our journey and bringing you fresh, exciting, and more in-depth content with the latest updates on hot tech topics right here on this new channel. We really hope you'll continue to follow and support us. Please like, subscribe, and join us to catch all of the exciting Tesla EV content coming your way. Thanks.